Hey everybody, welcome to the third episode of this Kevin's Review Show channel, where today we're going to be looking at something a little different, a video game. The NBA 2K16 MyCareer mode, titled Livin' the Dream, is credited as a Spike Lee joint, as he wrote and directed it. The story involves a user creating a character, nicknamed Frequency Vibrations, and his upbringing from the projects of Harlem as a highly recruited high school basketball star, through college and his first year in the NBA. I will do my best to avoid spoilers because I actually enjoyed the mode, and I absolutely recommend you play it for yourself. The problem with the story mode is that it's actually a narrative marketed as a choose-your-own-adventure. Once you create Frequency Vibrations, your path is set, and I think that's where a lot of the criticism has come from. When you play video games, every action has a reaction and affects the game. They really just should have called this movie mode rather than story mode. Video games are inherently about you making choices, giving your input, and then dealing with the consequences, good or bad. During the campaign, you really only make two choices: which of 3 high schools to go to, and then which of 8 or so colleges to attend, and both of which are essentially choosing the color of your jersey. And those choices are never mentioned again. And yes, I understand that filming branching paths is, depending on how many paths you can take, 8 to 1,000 times more work, but they really could have done much more with it, either giving us options or making it more clear in the marketing that this is just a story. Even something as simple as a character saying, "Oh man, when we were at Arizona, we was getting honeys left and right." There are just none of those things. And even that's an easy fix. Just don't show the character's mouth, but re-record each line with the high school or college mentioned in it. Little things like that would have done a lot into making you feel like your decisions had consequences. A lot of the narrative is also presented in such a way where you were expecting to make decisions, but were never given the opportunity. Without going into too much spoilers, there's a scene where you sit down with your family and friends and agent, and you go through the pros and cons of staying in college or jumping to the NBA after your freshman year. That decision is made for you. Another scene is one of the people in your inner circle is causing you trouble, and others are convincing you to dump him. It's built to as a, now it's Frequency's decision on what to do. And again, that decision's made for you. Once you actually reach the NBA, you end up playing only 8 games of your rookie year. And I might be alone, but half the fun of the previous MyCareer modes was starting off as a rookie, playing only 6 minutes a game, working your way up from the bench, getting more minutes, getting a bigger role, becoming the 6th man, winning your starting spot, and potentially winning Rookie of the Year. None of that in 2K16. And even during those games, the announcers make statements like, "Frequency really had a tremendous game last night." And as a player, I would think, gee, I sure would have liked to have been a part of that. I can see the 8 games being a positive, as only after 8 games you get to pick which team you play for, and that's always nice. But it is weird you can do it after only 1 year. The initial contract for an NBA rookie is 2 years, with a team option for a 3rd. Not a huge knock on the game, it just would have been nice to have a more clear reason as to why that happened. Overall, I think it's a step in the right direction. This is what it felt like MyCareer has been building towards. Director Spike Lee really knows how to tell a story, and he casts actors who can really deliver the lines, leaps and bounds among the previous MyCareer acting. But the issue is the narrative is of a young black kid from the projects. So of course, when white privileged kids create themselves, they're going to complain that, "Oh, the white kid stands out." Yeah, no shit. The problems with Livin' the Dream comes from the marketing of the mode and what was expected of it. When you don't get something you're expecting, there's always going to be disappointment. I think if 2K had another year with Spike Lee, more time to film, more branching paths based on your decisions, it could really be one of the best modes in video game history. That's how much I enjoy it. Well, hey, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching this little quickie review. If you liked what you see, you can always like the video, leave a comment. If you subscribe, you're the first to know when new videos come out. That's exciting. Thanks for watching.